Well, as Congress continues to debate trillions of dollars in new spending, a Sioux Falls dad got to wondering just how much money we're talking about. So he started crunching some numbers and found a way to put it into perspective with a coloring book.
I think it's a very creative book.
The Adventures of Trillion Boy, a coloring book for kindergartners and Congress. Steve Hummel got the idea for his coloring book from his 7-year-old son Kyle after watching Congress debate the proposed $3.5 trillion budget. That number has since dropped to around $2 trillion.
Kyle asked me how much a trillion was.
Steve says he was a little caught off guard at how inquisitive his son was about the number trillion.
I'm just curious.
I did a quick calculation on my phone, and I did another calculation. I rechecked it, and I rechecked it. And it came up that if you said one number a second, it would take you over 31,000 years to count to a trillion. And that's how it all started.
Steve began looking for other examples of how much is a trillion.
Trillion Boy takes his pennies stacked on top of each other.
They would reach the height of almost 9 million Washington monuments.
It makes me wonder if even the people that are proposing our budgets realize the enormity of these numbers that they're throwing around.
Steve mailed 45 copies of his coloring book to members of Congress, both Republican and Democrat.
This isn't a liberal or conservative issue. This is reality. Unfortunately, he's the one that's going to pay for it. You know, I'm a baby boomer. I'm not going to be paying the bill 50 years from now, but our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren are going to be in a deep, deep pile of debt.
He will have to work for over 3.3 million years to save $1 trillion.
The coloring book retails for a little over $9, and you can get a copy on Trillion Boy website. We provided the link to it under the story on KELOLAND.com.